Hey, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Preston. Having worked many years as a professional recruiter, I've acquired unique insights, advice, and perspectives that I hope can be helpful to you all. In this video, we're going to talk about the cover letter and the top 5 mistakes I see time and time again. But before we get started, don't forget to take a quick moment to click the like and subscribe button, as it's completely free and really helps us a lot. Job searches are a lot of work. I get it. The last thing you want to do after putting your heart and soul into perfecting your resume is to even think about the cover letter. While a recent study has shown that 74% of recruiters don't find the cover letter to be absolutely crucial, 90% of hiring managers admit that they actually never read the cover letter. But the interesting thing is that 53% of employers admit they still prefer candidates to send a cover letter when they apply. And as a professional recruiter, I have seen countless of times when a candidate would jump ahead of others just because of the cover letter. So while it's tempting not to spend too much time writing one, or you simply just want to tweak one that you wrote a long time ago, it's absolutely worthwhile to make the effort to make a good one, as it could possibly be the deciding factor between you or somebody else. Before we talk about the top 5 mistakes, let's quickly go over what a cover letter is. A cover letter is to a resume like Robin is to Batman. Can't have one without the other. And for you to really put your best foot forward, you want to really make sure both of them are solid and complement each other as a team. An effective cover letter is supposed to share and highlight what exactly you bring to the table, why you would be the perfect fit for the role. A cover letter is also a great opportunity for you to show off your personal style, personality, impressive experience, skills, and to show what you can also write and communicate really well. If done well, it can be one of your best kept secrets and tools to show the recruiter who you really are and why they should read your resume. A good cover letter is supposed to have the following structure. Contact information. You can include your phone number, email address, and also your LinkedIn profile. Salutation. Try to avoid the generic "to whom it may concern" and put in an effort to try to find the name of the direct hiring manager to make it more personal. Again, it's all about effort here, people. If for some reason you're unable to pinpoint the hiring manager, "Dear company's name, hiring team" would suffice. Body. This section lets the employer know what position you're applying to and why you should be considered. To be more specific, make sure you include specific information regarding the job and perhaps some of your core strengths that demonstrate why you're a fit. Make sure to also highlight relevant work, experience, and achievements that shows how you can effectively contribute to the company. Closing. Make sure you end the cover letter with a "sincerely" or "yours truly" and a signature as well. Without a further ado, here are 5 common cover letter mistakes you should stop right now. Not researching the company or hiring manager. If you haven't seen my previous videos about the resume, make sure you stop everything and watch it now. If you have seen it, you'll notice that one of the major themes is to make sure you do your research on the company and the job description so that you can adequately tailor your resume to the specific company. Same idea here. Blasting the same cover letter to different companies isn't really going to help you. If anything, you'll come across most likely as lazy and someone who doesn't care enough to put in the effort to apply. Don't give a recruiter or a manager any reason to reject you, especially when you're competing against potentially hundreds to thousands of other candidates. So, just like the resume, take the time to research the job description and the company so that you can effectively tailor your cover letter to the specific needs and wants of the company. The better research that you do, the more you can easily identify what's really important to that company, and the better you can connect to the recruiter. Make sure to double check that the company you're writing the cover letter for has the correct name and spelling before you actually send it off. Make sure you talk and address the needs of the company. While it logically makes sense that all you want to talk about in the cover letter is about you and how great you are, what really separates okay to great ones is that the latter would focus on the needs and wants of the employer and hiring manager as well. You have to strike the right balance between highlighting your key experiences and strengths and effectively demonstrate what exactly you're bringing to the table and how you'll contribute to the manager and the company better than anyone else. Try to pause and ask yourself, why is the company hiring, or what is the main pain point that this position will solve? The more you can understand and relate to the hiring manager's position, the better you can personalize your narrative and show how you can be the solution to their problems or needs with your most relevant skills and experiences. If you can do this, you will definitely stand out from the rest of other candidates and make a greater impression overall. Repeating your resume. I think one of the most common reasons why recruiters and hiring managers don't read cover letters is because too many people think that the purpose of a cover letter is to summarize your whole resume or your job history. If that's you, you should probably stop and think about doing it again. Don't forget that recruiters and hiring managers also have a copy of your resume. So if you're going to essentially rehash your resume all over again, what's the point? If the resume and cover letter looks identical, most likely you'll get overlooked. As we discussed before, you need to make sure you work on your story and clearly convey not only who you are and what you've done, but also why you think you should be considered and how you can uniquely contribute to the hiring manager and the team. Your cover letter should supplement your resume by highlighting and expanding on only the most pertinent achievement, experiences, and skills. Don't overdo it and really only highlight 2, maybe 3 max of examples that best highlight what you will bring to the table. For example, rather than listing some of your biggest achievements and strengths and titles that you had before, perhaps use the opportunity in a cover letter to elaborate on your career or why you made the decisions to join the company that you did or the reasons you decide to learn a certain skill set. Or rather than just mentioning that you did a special project abroad, in your cover letter, perhaps you can mention how during your time there, you learned different leadership, teamwork, or perhaps quantitative skills that can be useful in the job that you're applying to. Biggest takeaway here is that use the cover letter to provide more color and depth of specific work experiences in your resume, not simply restating it. Too much irrelevant information. As recruiters and hiring managers spend a matter of seconds to scan your application, you want to make sure that your cover letter is to the point and not too long. Cover letters that just seem too long or too much effort to read, unfortunately, will have a higher chance of being rejected and overlooked. Of course, there are exceptions, but if your cover letter is longer than a page, you're in dangerous territory. So make sure you keep it ideally short or roughly 3/4 of a page. If your paragraphs are also seemingly too long, there is a chance a manager can also skip it, so focus on that. Be wary of also including too much irrelevant or personal information as well. If you want to elaborate briefly why you have an employment gap, just be cautious on providing too much additional information that can end up disqualifying you. Recruiters and managers don't have to know your personal biography, the reasons why you're moving from the East Coast to the West Coast, why you had a bad experience at your last job, or what some of your favorite hobbies or books are. The whole point of the cover letter is to show why you're the perfect fit, and that basically means everything you write needs to be concise, focused, and tailored to the company and the position you're applying for and how you can best contribute to the company and the team. Research the company, its values, and job descriptions, and keep your message tailored and clear, not mentioning next steps. The whole purpose of the cover letter is to make the manager and recruiter open to doing an interview with you. You worked hard on the cover letter, tailored the points perfectly to the company, job, and manager, and shared a compelling enough narrative why you should be selected. But instead of leaving it up to hope and faith, why don't you end the letter by requesting the manager take the action and reach out to you? Instead of a generic close like, "Thank you for the time," you want to almost expect that you'll hear back and assume that they'll reach out to you. So try saying something like, "I look forward to meeting you and discuss how we can build a great system to optimize your team's performance together." This conveys confidence and implies that you are ready and able to join the company and do great work. Your letter will do the heavy lifting, but it doesn't hurt planting a little seed in the manager's head to reach out to you. I hope that these points help you in crafting the perfect cover letter. Your cover letter, if done right, can be a powerful tool to help you stand out. Rather than just depending on your resume and resume alone, by combining it with an effective cover letter, you'll show the company and the recruiter that you really care about the company and the position, that you're taking the job search seriously by putting in the extra time and effort. If you have any other questions about the cover letter or want to share which of these tips really resonate with you the most, please reach out and comment below. Like always, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell. It's completely free and really helps us kickstart this channel. If you also want to follow me, feel free to add me at Preston_Park on Instagram and TikTok. I try my best to post daily. Thank you again, really appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.